Hello, everyone, and welcome to Code Red by Women for Women. I'm your host, Sophia Allen Hendricks. The topic of a woman's menstrual flow and the challenges experienced is still somewhat a taboo subject. Furthermore, the issue of safe menstrual products is not discussed as often as we think it should be. Here on Code Red by Women for Women, we're here to help shed light on the subject. Each session, I talk to women across the country who are on a mission to share awareness through the Justice for My Jewel campaign and the Jewel product. This session of Code Red, I'm pleased to have joining me an ambassador and a customer of the Jewel product. My guest today, Teresa Tavares, who is an ambassador, and Zipporah Brown. Ladies, thank you so much and welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, with everything that's going on out in the world for all of us, how are you ladies doing today?
Doing as expected.
Doing good, doing good. Staying safe, I hope.
Yes.
I'm well. Can't complain.
Good, good, good. So, I'll start by asking you ladies to share a little bit about yourselves and your background. Teresa, I'll start with you.
Okay. First off, I want to say thank you for inviting me to the show. Um, so I am Teresa Tavares. I am from a small town in West Texas. Um, I have 5 kids, 4 boys, and finally my princess. So I got a manager job just recently, so I've been pretty busy lately. On top of all this stuff that's going around in this world, it's been a little hectic, but I'm hanging in there.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule with your all that's going on and spending a few minutes with us to talk about the Justice for My Jewel campaign. Thank you, Zipporah. What about you?
Um, Hi everyone. I am 20 years old. I work at a call center, regular call center. Um, yeah, I'm not really that busy as a mother of 5, but yeah. But yeah, it's just simple. 20 years old, working, looking to get into school soon. Simple stuff.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I appreciate you being with us and stopping in to talk with us a little bit. So, Teresa, what was it that made you get involved in the Justice for My Jewel campaign? Why is the campaign special to you?
Okay. Well, I don't have all the, what can I say? Like all the cramping that, other women have. My experience is a little different. But why I came on, my friend, my childhood friend, Jessica, actually, she, you know, showed me this product, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. Um, but what happened was I get lots of back aches, especially during, it's just my back and migraines. So when I tried it, it was just like I had taken the pain pill, everything just went away.
Really?
Yes. So that really, sold me on it. And hearing her story, Jessica's story, it took me back to when we were in elementary. Of course, um, I would, be expecting her in school, and she'd be gone for like a week. And I'm like, oh, what's wrong? Why is she not here? So I go over to her house, and she'd be balled up in bed,
Wow.
crying. And I'm like, what is wrong? Come out, let's go play. What's going on? I thought she was dying. I was scared,
Wow.
because I didn't feel that way, during my monthly. So I'm like, what is wrong? It was just different for me. And of course, scary for me. And so whenever she presented this product to me, it's like, well, life change. How many teenagers, can we change? Their lives can change with this. And so just me remembering seeing her like that and what it's doing for other women. And, that's one of the main reasons why I've started with this journey.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it's interesting that you talk about pain, maybe not necessarily menstrual cramping, but the fact that
Hmm.
you have other things that you experience, and that this product somehow is able to help alleviate that, which I think would surprise folks. And why we have these
Hmm.
conversations is to really share that a lot of women experience different things, not necessarily the same
Hmm.
issue or challenge each month, but different things still associated with the time that they have their cycle. So I'll go to Zipporah and ask, how long have you been using the Jewel product at this point?
I have been using the Jewel product. I wouldn't say consistently, but I've been using the Jewel product for some time now. It was introduced to me by a lady named Diana. She goes to my so we go to the same church, and I would have excruciating pain. Like I would have some severe, can't stand, can't walk,
Wow.
can't move kind of pains, and it was just so bad. So she brought it. A lot of the young girls in the ministry had the same kind of crampings. Like there wasn't one person who didn't get bad cramping. So she brought it to us. She told us about it. And then I started using it, and then I immediately was like, okay, I need the pain to go today. But being that it is a natural product, it didn't work the very first day. So I was a little discouraged because I was like, the pain is just so bad. It was unbearable, and I wanted to work the very same day. But after using it for some time, and I realized that all of a sudden I just realized the pain. I didn't have any pain, so I can't tell you when the pain went away. But all I know now is that once my menstrual is starting, definitely using these pads, definitely.
Excellent. And it's interesting that you both talk about pain and
Hmm.
talk about the product and the pain and how this product is alleviating pain. And I'm sure for people who might be watching us live or might see this video at a later date, they might be surprised that we're talking about sanitary napkins and the fact that a
Hmm.
premium product, right, in the best that there is, can alleviate pain or can be even associated with alleviating pain.
Right.
What would you say to people who are listening and thinking, "Oh no, they've got to be kidding or is making this up"? That a product, a sanitary napkin, a premium sanitary napkin, can be associated with giving more comfort than just to keep you dry.
I tell them try it
Hmm.
just like that. Because Diana told me, "Oh, it'll relieve pain." I said, "Yeah." At first, I was like, "Yeah, sure, okay." It's gonna take my. I was like, no pain is gonna. Nothing can take this pain away besides some pills. Nothing. I need morphine at this point. And then I tried it, and it worked. So anyone who's skeptical, just try it.
Absolutely. Would you say for you, Zipporah, that this is giving you a better quality of life? You talk about working and having to go to work and such the grave discomfort that you experienced
Hmm.
over time and how this product is helping that. Would you say that's giving you a different quality of life now that you are using the product? Would you go as far as to say that?
Absolutely, because most sanitary napkins. Well, this sanitary napkin is actually like a napkin. It's very thin, it's very nice, but it's also very absorbent. It's like the Bounty for pads. But other other products are bulky. You can feel them throughout the day. It's uncomfortable. Then you're thinking it's showing through your clothes. But this sanitary napkin is very thin, very light. You don't know that it's there until you go to the bathroom and you remember, oh wow, I have this on. So yeah, it's definitely changed my life because when I'm on my menstrual, certain outfits I don't want to wear. But with the sanitary napkin, I'm comfortable to wear whatever I want because I know that it's thin and it's comfortable and it's very absorbent. So yeah, definitely changed my
Excellent.
life.
Excellent. Thank you. And Teresa, as you're somebody who is an ambassador for the campaign, is Zipporah story similar to what you hear from other women? And when you think back to your story with Jessica and what she was experiencing, during her cycle, as you remember your childhood with her.
Hmm. Yes, of course. I hear a bunch of that, especially with the pain, the cramping, and also, I hear with people they have their periods for long periods of time, and help wearing these panty liners. It really does help. I wear them daily because it takes away my migraines. It takes away my body
Really?
ache. Which
Really?
how crazy that sounds. If I go to work without one, I notice that my body is a lot more stiffer. So I have to continue to wear them because it just makes me feel so much at ease. It kind of sounds funny. But yeah, and as far as I wanted to come on here because I had a bad experience last month. I've been wearing these for about say a year since Jewel started, and I've been wearing them consistently. Last month I was not able to order. I didn't get my order, and I got a store brand.
And how was that
So
experience?
it was horrible. I don't know why I did that. I could have just called Jessica. It was just, I was at work when it happened. So I grabbed the store brand and I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. The night, it was just horrible. I woke up the next morning, no absorbent whatsoever. It
Okay.
was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
So you
So I,
definitely firsthand have a different experience between the Jewel product and the store brand that you
mhm.
picked up.
Yes. Well, with the Jewel, it's very absorbent. So I've always thought that I was just a heavy bleeder. The fact is that the other brands can't even hold
Wow.
what happened. So that was just like for like just using them regularly for a year. It's just naturally. It's just I just know that they work. But when I went back to, using a store brand, it was like, wow, like another eye opener, I guess I could say.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm like, I gotta get on here and I gotta let people know that, these are not just pads that are like in the stores. It is so much different. They do so much more for us.
Got it. Got it. Appreciate that. Thank you. And support based on your experience with the Jewel, and you touched on this earlier. Is this a product that you feel that you will continue to use, or would you go back to a store brand since you've had experience with both, or would you recommend this product to someone else?
Well, I definitely would not buy any other product besides this one, unless, like Teresa said, she couldn't get it. Like if Diana didn't have any on hand and I couldn't order it online, then I will, if my last option is a store
Mm,
bought pad, yes, I'm going for it. But if I'm able to, I'm definitely going to sacrifice, and whatever can't get done because I'm going to get these Jewel pads definitely, and I would definitely recommend them. I would recommend all products, not just the sanitary napkins for menstruals, but also for daily life, like every day, the liners
mm,
as well, because those are very, 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 what's the best word? For lack of better words, better than the store bought ones. Because
mhm,
um, I was telling Diana once that with the regular liners, like for some people who know with discharge and everything like that, but regular liners, it's absorbent and, but for me with my body, with regular liners, I didn't really see much discharge in a way like that. So with the Jewel liners now, I'm realizing that I'm changing constantly. And I'm like, why am I constantly, just using more products or using more of the product? And I did some research on it and I realized the same strip in it also helps with the toxins in your body. So it's not just there for like discharge, it also pulls things out of you that you don't even know that is in there. And regular liners don't do that. They just absorb what comes out on its own. But these Jewel products actually pull things out of you, which is way greater because I've never seen any product that does that. And I've never felt better to know that
mm,
that even though it's catching the involuntary stuff, it's also catching like it's pulling out everything
Got
as
it.
well.
Got it. Got it. Got it. And isn't you touched on the technology that's within the product. There is specific technology within the product that is
Hmm.
geared towards giving your body some additional benefits. And so for folks listening, that's what the ladies are talking about. It's within the construction of the product. There is things in there that's intended on helping the female body. Ladies, I appreciate your candor and your time and sharing with us. I'll share with you as we wrap up. As I was preparing for our conversation today, I was reminded in part about why we started these conversations. And every time I have conversations with ladies, it's so
mhm.
powerful that we keep doing them, right?
Yep.
And the reminder for me came in the form of an article that I thought was very, very timely. And the title of the article was periods don't stop for pandemics. And among the points that the author posits is the potential blind spot with neutral interventions, because this is one of those subjects that, because it's still taboo, it's not mainstream. It's not one of the things that people necessarily think about in terms of essential needs for women as we think about the stuff that is absolutely necessary as we're going through the experience that we are. So I thoroughly appreciate you taking your time and spending a few minutes with us to talk about this topic. My guest today, for everyone watching, was Teresa Tavares and Zipporah Brown, and all of you for watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your Sunday afternoon or evening to join us. I'm your host, Sophia Allen Hendricks. You can learn more about the Justice for My Jewel campaign at jfmj.org. You can also connect with the person who invited you to this live, or who shared the video with you if you're seeing the video at a later date. And if you find us on your own on Facebook, feel free to message us through Messenger. I really appreciate your time, ladies. Thank you so very much, and have a great evening, everyone, and stay
Thank
safe.
you.
Pleasure.
Thank
You as
you.
You
well.
too.